Do you know what grinds my gears? Like, really grinds my gears? Let's talk about it. Now, before I get into it, I know what some of y'all thinking. Auntie, where you been? I know. I took a little bit of a hiatus. I need a little bit of break. But I'm back. All right, let's get back into the tea. What grinds my gears is when you don't make a connection with the student. You got a good rapport going, all the things. And then after, they just disappear. You don't hear from them for months, years, all those things. And then you get a request for a letter of reference recommendation for what appears to be a job that they're vying for, and you ain't talked to them in years. What's even more frustrating is that these references are usually, prompted by that person putting your information, your contact information in that form and not contacting you. So the first time I see your name appear in my inbox or in the ether at all in the last 3-4 years is from a reference request. Really? And y'all, here's where it gets more wicked. Those reference requests, typically, especially if they're looking for something that's like a legal sort of position, the bar, for example, if the person is, doing a U.S. government position, something of that sort. Oftentimes, those forms will literally ask you, to verify how you knew that person, verify the times that they put, like those things, all copacetic. Those things I can really verify pretty quickly. But then it'll ask you about their character. And it's not asking you about their character from the time that you knew them. No. They want you to assess their character based off what you knew to answer questions about what they're currently going to be doing. So, for example, it can say something like, do you believe this person is a danger to, could be compromised in any way or could be a danger to the U.S. government or security secrets or something of that sort? And I'd be like, well, however many years ago when I was engaging with them for about a month or two, I don't have any reason to believe that, but it's been 8 years, so I don't know. I hope that would be the case, but I can't speak to that because y'all don't think y'all understand. I just got an email that literally prompted me to respond within 10 days to write to respond regarding this reference, and I saw the person's name, and I was just like, the last time I spoke to that person was before the pandemic. I'm talking about not even like 2020. I'm talking about we talking 2017, 2018, like long time ago. And the person had enough wherewithal to put my information in the request form to send me an email, but did not give me a heads up to check in. How you doing, Michelle? Just want to let you know how life is going for me, those sorts of things. Y'all, hear it from me. If you maintain those connections with faculty, staff, different people that you talk to, please don't just say, oh, I have a good connection and then I'm going to just, connect to them when I need them for something. No, I imagine that you might not necessarily think that you would have to put every single person's name down that you engage with. But hear me, if you worked an internship, a job, if you work a summer job, if you have held a leadership position or anything of that sort, when you apply for things like that require any sort of clearance, they're going to require you to submit all of the connections and people that you've worked with. And they are going to reach out to all of those people. So please, do yourself a favor. If you want to be able to get that opportunity, because right now the job market is looking a little bit, okay? If you want to give yourself a chance to get into those positions, you need to make sure that you maintain a good rapport with people, or at the very least, send an email to the people that you're going to be adding to that list. Give them a heads up, maybe send them an email to give them an update. Here's how life has been for me so far. I wanted to give you a heads up that I'm applying for this. I'm going to be doing this, and I will love. They're going to be asking for verification from you, and I will love it if you can do this verification form, and then also kind of speak to who you know me to be in my character as of the last time that we talked. Because all I can do is talk about what I knew before, and if the last time I knew you was a freshman when you struggled with time management, baby, that's all I can talk about. So y'all better heed this warning. And your challenge, if you choose to accept it, which you will, because you follow me or you saw this video. Your challenge is to try to be intentional with connecting with faculty or staff or people that you made a connection with, former employers, like especially if you've had an internship. Try to connect with them every quarter. Send an email, send an update, ask to get together for Zoom, coffee, or a coffee meeting if you're local, whatever it is. Maintain and cultivate those connections, because you never know what doing that might help and also not doing that might harm. Just thank me later, okay? Thank me later.